Hi, this is Russell Colts, and this is the first in hopefully a series of videos to support people who are interested in learning about compassion-focused therapy by using my new book, CFT Made Simple. I thought I'd take just a couple minutes to orient you to the book and to the approach I'm taking to compassion-focused therapy to set the stage for what's to come. So I have to say, when I went first to my first CFT workshop that I attended in Derby in the United Kingdom from Paul Gilbert, I went away from that workshop with two experiences. And these are experiences that I've come to find are somewhat common among people who initially begin learning CFT. The first was that the approach completely resonated with me. It connected with me in a way that was really powerful and really felt like something I'd been kind of trying to put together for a while unsuccessfully. And Paul, by drawing all these different bodies of science, had woven something together that was really special. So I left thinking, this is great, this is it, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do as a therapist. The second experience I had was of not knowing how to do it. After learning about all these different approaches and the theory that was based in things like attachment theory and evolution science and affective neuroscience and behaviorism, it was hard for me to put together how I would weave all that into a therapy that made sense and flowed well and worked for my clients. And so what I've tried to do with CFT Made Simple is to provide an organizational structure for how we can begin to think about compassion-focused therapy and what CFT therapists do, and maybe to think about a systematic way to develop competence in CFT as a therapist. So I've tried to create an organizational structure around what CFT therapists do that will allow us to think about the different aspects of the therapy, to train those different parts of the therapy, and then to bring them into the therapy room in hopefully kind of a systematic fashion, or at least a way that makes sense for us. So just briefly, I'd like to introduce the approach I'm taking in the book, which is really to organize compassion-focused therapy as a set of what I like to call layered processes and practices. They're the sorts of things that the CFT therapist is doing throughout the process of CFT. And just sort of organizing it in this way, I think, helps us to make sense of it. And I've found that it also helps me if I'm running into obstacles with clients to see, gosh, this bit, this level I'm working on here with the client doesn't seem to be working very well. What I find is I can shift to focus on another layer, and sometimes that helps lay the groundwork to then come back and work with the obstacle a little more effectively. So the layered processes and practices that I'll be talking about in CFT Made Simple include the therapeutic relationship, compassionate understanding. There are certain realizations that we want to help our clients make about the human condition, what it means to be human, and how we become to be the way we are, that have a lot to do with how we can work with our suffering. Mindful awareness, like a lot of third wave behavior therapy and other therapeutic approaches, CFT makes a good use of mindfulness. And then compassion practices themselves. There are formal compassion exercises that we use independently and in collaboration with other sorts of empirically supported techniques or approaches like behavior activation. You can use combined compassion focus in with exposure and other things that therapists do that kind of very much fits with CFT as well. So that's the approach that we're going to be taking in CFT Made Simple, and I welcome you to follow along. Thanks so much and have a great day.